Max Verstappen was able to shake off his own frustration at Red Bull's faulty DRS system and take advantage of Charles Leclerc's power unit problems to win the Spanish Grand Prix this Sunday, giving him his first lead in the title race. Leclerc appeared to be cruising to victory in the searing heat at Barcelona's Circuit de Catalunya, which peaked at 37 degrees Celsius at one stage during the 66-lap race. But on lap 27, the Monegasque suddenly complained of a loss of power with his F175 that forced him back to the garage and into retirement. Prior to that, Verstappen had lost his cool in the cockpit of his RB18 as he fired across a volley of unpleasant radio messages to his team as he bemoaned the faulty DRS system that had cost him a chance at the fastest lap in Saturday's qualifying session. Detailing his race, Verstappen explained, "Of course I went off. I suddenly had a lot of tailwind, so I lost the rear and went off. Then I was in the train, but I tried to pass, but my DRS wasn't always working, so that made it very tough, but we managed to do a different strategy to get ahead again, do our own race, and eventually win. A difficult beginning, but a good end." On how he put his DRS issues to the back of his mind when charging through on a set of fresh soft tyres, Verstappen said, "I tried to stay focused. Of course, it is not nice when stuff like that happens, but in the end, very happy to win and very happy for Checo. It was a great result for the team." Elsewhere, Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto has revealed Charles Leclerc's failed power unit will be disassembled at Maranello in a search for answers after the Spanish Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton is unsure of the late race DNF problems that plagued Mercedes in the latter part of the Spanish Grand Prix and forced the Mercedes driver to allow Carlos Sainz through to take fourth place at the Circuit de Catalunya. The seven-time champion had fought from 19th to just behind teammate George Russell after colliding with Kevin Magnussen's Haas at turn 4 on lap 1 and sustaining a puncture. But his hard work was almost completely in vain when he was told by the Mercedes pit wall to cool the car with the W13 under a DNF risk, leaving Hamilton a sitting duck late on against Ferrari driver Carlos Sainz. Asked what caused his late race tentativeness with Hamilton exaggerating lift and coast tactics, he explained, "It was just a lot hotter than predicted, and for everyone, it is quite tough with these cars. I don't know exactly what went on with the car, but I had to basically drive it half throttle. Try to cool the car, lots of lifting on the straight and try to get clean air into the engine just to cool it down. Gutted to lose the place to Sainz, especially coming from where I came from. I was 30 plus seconds behind last place. That is no man's land. It is a horrible feeling being that far behind, but you have to keep your head up, keep pushing and hope for better. They said I could get to 8th. 8th doesn't really feel like a particularly impressive result, but I was like, I will at least be getting into the points. So to be fighting for 4th, I was so happy with that." McLaren's Lando Norris is being looked over by a team doctor this evening after being out of sorts and under the weather throughout the weekend of the Spanish Grand Prix. Visibly shaken up during the 3 days of the event, Norris was still able to shake off his illness and finish inside the points on Sunday despite the searing heat at the Circuit de Catalunya, but the team confirmed tonight that he is being overseen by one of the team's medical staff. Of course, we want to know your thoughts about the Spanish Grand Prix weekend. Has Max Verstappen been able to capitalise on Ferrari and take a lead in the championship that he will hold on for the remainder of the year? Or do the Scuderia have enough to fight back? Let us know in the comments section below and subscribe to GP Fans Global here on YouTube to stay up to date with all the news in Formula One.